Yo, what's good, YouTube? We back with another KTJ vodcast. This is a different angle. I'm holding the fucking camera right now. Oh, I cussed. Oh, that's tough. Whatever, I don't care. Um, I feel like I like this angle better though. I like for it to be in front. What y'all think? Over here or the original over here? I feel like I like this better. You know what I'm saying? Then if I look down at the screen, I can just look right here. I'm gonna have to figure this out, bro. Oh yeah, I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. So here's the thing, right? So I'm thinking I'm gonna get up today. I'm gonna work, and then I'm gonna come do this podcast episode, right? And I'm gonna do two topics that are weird news, sexual weird news. One is a personal prom story, and then one is the conspiracy theory, right? So I have four topics: two sex stories, one prom story, and one conspiracy theory. I know y'all thought that the prom story was one of the sex stories. No, it is not. I did not have sex on my prom. I was in high school, bruh. Come on, man. People don't do that stuff in high school. Um, but I was like, I'm gonna do this. But then I realized that I'm in a mental place right now that I need to talk about it. I need to talk about it because who knows who else is out there going through the same things. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all see that pink on that blanket back there, bro. Don't judge. All right. Yeah, the blanket's pink. It was pink on one side, it's black on the other. I don't like pink. Oh my God, I hate the color pink so much. My lips pink as hell, but I hate the color pink, bro. I hate that color so much. That's why I noticed it right now. I hate pink. I don't know what it is about the color pink. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, bro. Which is why my daughter is getting a lot of yellow. Her color is gonna be yellow. We're doing giraffe themed stuff. So everything, her baby shower, all her stuff that she's getting, that we've bought her so far has giraffes on it. My wife's made a blanket, put it with a giraffe on it. Most of the colors are gonna be yellow and brown, like giraffes. It's dope. It's actually dope. I advise people to get creative like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too creative with the gender reveal parties and stuff, because that stuff usually ends horribly, bro. But we're not talking about that right now. We're gonna talk about mental health, bro. I know a lot of people don't want to talk about mental health because they just be like, everybody's talking about mental health. I'm so tired of mental health discussions. Everybody wants to listen. I get it. I understand. I 100% understand. And to be honest, I don't watch that many mental health videos myself. But I've been dealing with depression ever since I was a little kid. I know where it stems from. Because it's a very specific level of depression. It's a very specific, not level, that was stupid. A very specific type, I guess. I don't know the words, bro, but it's very specific. It's basically not separation anxiety. I don't get separation anxiety, but I get nobody wants me around anxiety or depression. Like not in the moment, but in general. I start feeling like nobody really wants me around, bro. Like people wouldn't care if I disappeared. You know, if Thanos snapped me away, would anybody care? That's where I get in my mind. And I can make it into a joke. I can say it like it's not that bad, like it's light. But there was a time in my life, 10 years ago, almost exactly 10 years ago, where I was at a place where I was willing to test the theory. I was never one to think I'm gonna off myself, but there was a time where I thought I should hurt myself and see if people care. And I almost did it. I was driving and I was like, I could slow down the car enough to where the seatbelt will save me if I hit this tree and in this ditch. And this was a very specific spot that I had picked out. I had planned it for a few days. And I was like, I should do it. Test the theory, see if anybody cares. It was a very, 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 very dark moment in my life. And when I got ready to do it, I kid you not, the thing that stopped me was the depression itself. I got ready to do it. I slowed the car down. as I was getting to this curve. Like it was a long straightaway before you get to the curve, and it's like it's a grinder switch spot. So you would either go straight, or you would go straight onto a new street, or you would grind the curve. You would go around the curve and stay on the same highway, but you would have to slow down big time to hit that curve. And I was just like, I'm not gonna slow down. Like I slowed the car down to like 45 because I was originally doing like 65. I slowed down to 45 in the straightaway, and I'm like, I'm gonna drive straight off the curve doing 45, and I'm gonna hit this tree, and I'm gonna see what happens. Are people gonna come to the hospital to see me? Is anybody even gonna know I'm in the ditch? Is anybody gonna care? And I was like, as I got closer and closer, the depression told me, you already know the answer. Nobody's going to care. And so I kept driving, and I went home. The depression probably saved my life because I was going to hit that tree head on doing 45, and the tree was in a ditch in the middle of nowhere, basically. And I think back on that moment all the time now, from the current mind state that I have. I deal with depression every day. Every day. There's a moment that washes over me. But I know how to cope with it so well now that I count them as victories every single day. I win against depression every day. And I celebrate it too. I'm like, you suck my, you know what I'm saying? Depression is very tough. It's real. And a lot of people don't like to think it's real. They like to think, oh, you just soft. They don't build them like they used to. But it's very real. And if somebody tells you they're depressed, you have to believe them. You have to believe them until they tell you otherwise. Never just assume somebody's depressed. And if they say they need help, believe them. I had expressed to somebody once that I needed help, and they didn't believe me. They just kind of made fun of me. They laughed, made fun of me. It was a very toxic moment, and it could have led to worse things, but it didn't. Thank goodness. But yeah, man, this is just a story that I had to share, because days like today, when I feel like it's hitting me a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like the depression, I feel the wave of it a little bit more today than I normally do. And I think it's because I haven't been sleeping very well for the last few days. I haven't been doing my same routine for the last few days is my biggest problem. But yeah, man, it just hit a little harder today. It's lingering a little too long today. And so I felt like I should talk about it with those that I know care. You know what I mean? And I know the wolf pack cares. So it's not a pity party. Don't think this is not what this is. I just needed to get it off my chest. You know what I mean? And this is replacing the podcast episode this week. So I apologize if you guys are not entertained, because I know you're not entertained by this video. But next week, I promise you, if you just stick around, you will be entertained. I'm going to give you the topics right now. This is what you got to look forward to next week in the podcast. Vodcast, by the way. Podcast is dead. We're only doing vodcast videos now. Mom claims she was tormented by sexual ghosts that gave her a creepy surprise in bed. I surprised boyfriend with threesome, but it ended in tears when he removed blindfold. Those are the two first stories that I'm going to go through. And then a personal prom story, which is going to be funny as hell to some of y'all. And some of y'all going to be like, bruh, that's wild. And then Mandela effect is the conspiracy theory. So y'all got some good topics to look forward to next week, man. It was supposed to be this episode, but it's all good, bro. We sometimes have to take these mental health moments, you know, and really just explore it and figure it out, cope with it, and get through it. And I'm already feeling a little better just because I talked about it. I'm about to jump off the video and go probably play a game after I eat some breakfast. And I'm going to be all right. I already worked for the day, so, you know, made a lot of money this week. So I shouldn't be feeling this way, but money don't buy happiness, man. It really doesn't. But what it does is it opens the door to a lot of things that can make you happy. So yeah, don't just not go for money, bro. Everybody got to get the bag. Everybody gotta survive in the world, and the world revolves around the dollar. So yeah, that's all I got, man. Thank y'all for listening. I really appreciate it. If you have something you want to say in the comments, go for it. If you're dealing with something yourself and you need somebody to read some DMs, I got you. Hit me up on Twitter at I am the KTJ. I'm never going to be one to turn you away when you're dealing with something mental, bro. Never. Mental, emotional, all that stuff. Hit me up in the DMs. I will have a whole conversation with you if I need to. If you really need it, I'm here for you. Hopefully everybody has somebody that they can always lean on, though. That's really important. I have my wife, but she's at work right now. So I needed to get it off my chest so I can move on with my day. But yeah, that's my whole episode this week, man. I'm sorry it wasn't entertaining. I know y'all were looking forward to the podcast/vodcast. It's just a vodcast episode. And I got y'all next week, though. I promise. Look forward to more gaming videos coming. I'm going to be dropping a lot more of those coming up because I'm back on the grind, kinda. Got a baby girl coming in a month and a half. We can't be too on the grind, but we on the grind again. And I'm probably going to grab the Xbox next month. This is the way it's feeling right now. Maybe not. But yeah, we out, man. Thank y'all very much. Follow me on Twitter. I am the KTJ. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell. And yeah.